not anticipated that I would have to make out with this many people. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. Last comic of the night, very funny guy. As please welcome to the stage, Kevin James Moore.
Friendly Dutch people, will you hold this, please?
Hello, how are you guys? Thank you for hanging in there. Give it up for your host, Robbie, being here all night. Give it up for all the comedians who are here all night. Great show for you guys. I recently just got back from a trip. I just spent 8 business days in Hollywood and became less famous. And like, I'm not trying to be famous for like the girls or the money or anything. I just want to be famous so I don't have to sleep in a twin bed anymore. But I don't want to accuse anybody of anything, but gay people ruined rainbows for me. Like when I was a kid and I used to see rainbows, I used to like try to catch them in a jar and stuff. And now, like, when I see rainbows, I just think of, like, the cast of Magic Mike riding horseback. It's not the worst dream. But, give it up. You know, I have all this love for the BLTG community. They're doing a great job. They're getting, like, marriage and equality and everything. But I feel like there's this void, you know, like, they're getting all this love, but there's a balance to the universe. Like Yoda said, there's a balance to the force. And I feel like since they're getting so much love, then there has to be like a balance of hate, and I feel like all that hate is landing on me. Because I'm not gay, but I'm on the outskirts of gay. Like, if you have a gaydar, I will ping on it. I will come up as a UFO, unidentified fag object. And it's just not nice. But so I used to do hardcore drugs a lot. Like, I'm just getting back on stage. It took like a 4-year break because I decided to do drugs and then recover from drugs. So I listen to like a lot of meditation now, like on YouTube and stuff, so I'll just like sit there and I'll meditate. And then once I'm done meditating, I'll go and watch porn. And on the side, there'll be like a big like ad for like bigger dick equals more confidence. And I was like, why am I meditating so much? Like, all I want is confidence. Like, I'd much rather have a bigger dick than just sit here meditating. Nonstop. That's my mantra. But, and then recently I met like this girl. I don't know. Everyone's got like these new hashtag slogans. You know, they have like the YOLO. You know, you only live once, the FOMO, fear of missing out. I've recently been meeting girls who have like this new one called Die with Red Lipstick On. Anyone heard of that? Like their whole thing is like always put red lipstick on so if they die, they look pretty. And I was like, that is so fucking stupendous that someone has a similar motto to me. Because mine is die with body glitter on. My whole dream is, you know, open casket, open shirt. Just keep it on the whole time. But there's some tricks to life. I don't know if you guys have like good healthcare because you're from Europe, but here our healthcare like still sucks. You know, but there's some tricks to life. Like if you do sex, drugs, and rock and roll, you will become famous. But here, if you do drugs, sex, drugs. What did I say first time? Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, right? But if you do drugs, sex, and rock and roll, your insurance company will drop you here. And it's just not cool. I'm still a little bit old-fashioned. I don't have that many apps on my phone. I still like to get the newspaper every now and then to do like Sudoku and stuff. So the other day, I went to go to the newspaper. I realized I didn't have any change on me, I didn't have any money. So I asked this homeless guy if he could borrow 50 cents. But he was like a dickhead homeless guy. He wouldn't help me out. So I think like tomorrow I'm gonna buy a pizza and eat it in front of him. Or tie like a dollar bill to a string. Something like that. Okay. I recently became a vegetarian, and it wasn't for like the animals or anything. I just really love ranch dressing. But like the weirdest thing happened, you know, like regularly I'm like 6'10" and stuff, but like when I stand in the sun, I start to grow. I'm like 6'8" in the sun because of photosynthesis. But you guys are awesome. Thank you for sticking around. Bring Robbie back up to close it up. Thank you guys.
Kevin J. Moore, everybody. Getting laughs at this point in the night.